Justice. Located in Nottingham, in the Lace Market area, on a historic site, which once was a Victorian courtroom, jail and police station. The courtrooms date back to the 14th century and the jail to 1449. The first record of the site being used was 1375, and the last public execution was in 1864, when Richard Thomas Parker was hanged. Let's move on to the spirits of the Galleries of Justice. In the entrance hall, supposedly 4 spirits haunt the entrance, but the spirit of a small girl who visited the courts with her father is said to be the most active, triggering equipment and leading to the installation of cold spot sensors in this particular area. The courtrooms are also reported to be haunted, the larger of the two being most active. Reports of knocking, groans, and strange garbled sounds have been reported. The smell of rotting flesh has also been reported around the large table used by the clerks to lay out the bodies of the executed to make an example to others. The viewer's gallery is also said to house dark shapes and figures which have been caught on video moving around. The cell corridor and the cells, reports of heavy footsteps, slamming doors, and the phantom prison guard, along with the sound of jangling keys, makes this area very active, and the cells have just as much to offer. The laundry room. The laundry room has had reports of weird smells, doors banging, and other things unexplainable happening. Do the spirits of the women once housed here still linger and walk in this area? The exercise yard. Again, dark figures, faces, and full apparitions this time have been reported here. Once used to exercise the prisoners, but now is an eternal walking ground for some. The chapel. Growls, people being touched and things being thrown have been reported here. The chapel was nameless, but is actually one of the caves. The caves. Smells, sounds, people feeling watched and touched. A feeling of sadness is reported here. These are some of the oldest areas on the site, and house many artefacts including bones and DNA of the old. We have to remember this place was the only place in England where you could be tried, convicted, and sentenced possibly the same day. Will our team encounter these presences? Will we be able to last the night? Only time's gonna tell. Let's get started.
Good evening, John.
Good evening and welcome to the Galleries of Justice, ladies and gents. We've got some new faces and some old faces too tonight. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it short and snappy tonight, and we're going to get on with it, okay? Because we've got lots and lots to do. Just a couple of things though, health and safety wise. In the unlikely event of a fire, there's St Mary's Church, which is over the road, so that's our fire assembly point. All the emergency exits are all automatic, so they open automatically. So that's your fire exit out. If you see me running, just go along with me. Health and safety wise, guys, slips, trips and falls. In the criminal courtroom, there's a step as you come there, and that is a killer. So watch that step as you walk through, because a lot of people fall over that one. Torches, has everybody got a torch? Yeah, good. All well thrown. Brilliant. UAPs, which is the underpants adjustment area, is downstairs. If you go downstairs, turn left, ladies and gents are there. Okay? Are you ready, guys? We're going to give you a quick tour around of the Galleries of Justice. So if you walk this way.
Right, here we go.
Enjoy.
the main reception to the Gallows of Justice. Quite an interesting place, because one of the interesting things is, you know, the front entrance there, the steps, there's many deaths there as well, hangings there as well. I mean, this place is a complete place for trauma, so hopefully, you know, traumatic experiences usually lead to hauntings, and this place is without exception. It's very, very haunted. Just as a matter of interest, just the stairs at the back there, this is something that I do quite a lot. Sarah, can I borrow you? Is that okay? You want to do me a favour? Do you want to walk up those stairs there? Okay. I'll tell you to stop. Just about one more step, one more, that's it. Keep your hand on the handrail. Do me a favour. Yeah. Can you just put your left hand out, please, and just leave it down the side? Yeah. Open. That's it. So just down a bit, but palms facing me. That's it. Okay. Just stay there a second. If anybody's got a camera, guys, any cameras here tonight? You want to take a picture? Yeah, do what you want, yeah, whatever. It should be interesting, just take a picture. It doesn't always work, but sometimes it does. So if we're just taking a picture of Sarah who's standing on the stairs there. And if you want to come around this way maybe, you might get a better shot.
Just there. So there's right up, aren't you?
Find me away. Okay. And just whilst you're all doing that, Sarah, how do you feel at the moment?
I can't really describe it.
Is it a bit strange?
Yeah, just different.
Yeah?
I just say different at the moment.
Is it like a sensation of, I don't want to put words in your mind, okay? Is it kind of like a sensation of somebody holding your hand?
My hand feels heavy.
Heavy, okay.
There's a heaviness to... That might just be the way I got my arm. I can't say for sure, but my hand... There's a heaviness. There's definitely that's getting heavier.
Yeah, it's getting heavier?
Yeah.
Okay.
Now I'm getting all goose pimply up my legs.
All right.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, now I'm feeling something now.
Now you're starting to feel something?
Yeah, I'm now feeling... Oh, there we go. Really feeling something now. Mm-hmm. Oh my God. Yes, well, I'm right. Oh my God, I'm freezing. Oh, there we go. I keep repeating myself.
Do you want to keep on telling us what's happening there, Sarah?
I'm freezing cold. It's come up from my feet. That's sort of boob height now.
Boob height?
Boob height. Chest height, sorry.
I'm back.
Right, hang on. That's going now.
Is it going?
Yeah, it's almost like that sort of come and checked me out. It's still part way up my legs, but that's going a bit.
Okay.
Oh, there it come again. That's
coming
coming
again,
back. Yeah, that's funny. That's coming back and forwards. There we go.
Okay.
That's sort of, now it's moving back again.
Okay.
Yeah, there's definitely something up here. Definitely.
Okay. Can I ask you, ladies and gents, have you looked at your cameras yet? Have you looked at your cameras, guys?
Yeah.
I'm hoping that something will be there, because quite often I've done this before and there's something there. And it's kind of like, it feels like a figure of a young boy, okay? I usually get a young boy there, and this is why he's holding your hand. Okay?
Here it come again.
Yeah, it's coming again. Yeah. And it wants that security. Okay?
Oh my God, this time is really strong. That's weird, that's going no higher than here.
Yeah.
So you might, when you're standing boy, that could be this height.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really feel that's really strange because that's coming and going.
Yeah.
That's going again a bit now. Yeah, it's almost like it's come back.
Yeah, you can see like an image there. Well, is that light or what?
I don't know what this is. Yeah.
Is that not you?
No.
And did you all see that no one was stood in front of Viv's camera?
Yeah. You see?
Yeah. Is this simply a light flare? Or has Viv captured something paranormal on her camera?
The Galleries of Justice, okay, it's an amazing, amazing location, and I've had many experiences here, guys. My first experience, which is the night cell downstairs, which I'll show you later on, the first time I spent my time in the night cell, what actually happened, the door was shut, and you know, like a Steven Spielberg movie, okay? There was a rough cough outside the door. I was in there with maybe about 4 people altogether. There was nobody outside the night cell, which I'll show to you later on. And there was like a really, really bright light emanating from the corners of the door. You know, like I say, when you see a Steven Spielberg movie and there's this bright light behind the door, it was just like that and there was no one behind it. So, like I say, it's going to be an amazing night tonight, hopefully. I've got some surprises for you guys tonight as well. Hands up who wants to do a lone vigil. Right, you're in luck because you're all going to do one. Okay? It's going to be, I'm not going to force it on anybody, but it's going to be a group lone vigil, okay? And one lucky person has got a very, very special experiment. So we're going to try that later on. All right, guys, so should we carry on? I think we've got our cameras now. Everyone's got them. Walk this way, guys. Okay, grab yourself a seat, guys. Just grab yourself a seat down there, please. Grab yourself a seat. Okay, this is the criminal courtroom. Quite an interesting place. The interesting things about it really is, well, for one, it's amazing, isn't it? You know, I think it's amazing. And there's a couple of interesting things about it. One, this table here. Now, I've worked here about 100 times, to be honest with you, over the time. And one of the things that was always told to me, this table here is an interesting story. And the interesting story is, when the accused were brought from downstairs, which is over there, okay, up to the box there, what would happen is whilst they were being tried, they'd have about 3 bodies on the table who had been tried previously and found guilty. Which, if that wouldn't put you off, nothing would it, really? The other interesting thing is that this courtroom is the only courtroom with 2 swearing-in boxes either side. And the reason for that is one of the old judges many years ago was deaf in one ear, so they made him another swearing-in box. This particular courtroom is pretty active at times. Do you know, I find the galleries quite interesting in the way that sometimes it's active, sometimes you've got to chase it. So you'll be in one location, you're doing a vigil at one location, and then you'll find out that, you know, there's activity going off elsewhere. So my idea tonight is, what if everybody does a lone vigil, okay? I'll be walking around to make sure that you're okay, and then at least if something happens, we've got the place covered. Does that sound good? Yeah? Okay. One of the other interesting things in my times of working here is this feather, okay? Because one particular night, it was kind of moving around on its own like that, which was quite interesting. You know, there's talks of figures been moving around on top here. And generally, it's just an amazing place, and to be honest with you, one of my favourite locations. Are you all sitting comfortably? Yeah, we're going to move on.
So, you got Mike up here on the head, as you know. I'll screw over there. John's given us a little bit of time alone, so we've come into the courtroom. We're doing a little bit of a call out at this moment in time. We've got the K2s on the table. Just going to see what goes on. Is anyone here with us now in the galleries of justice? Please give us a sign.
The team head deeper into the cells. Will they see the phantom prison guard walking from cell to cell? Will they hear the ghostly footsteps faintly in the distance? Let's find out.
Okay, one of the interesting things I find about this particular room here, well, this corridor here, is you'll see some of the residents on the walls at the side there, but the one that always amazes me is the one behind here, behind Steve, and it looks like Tom Cruise, doesn't it? so Tom Cruise spent some time down there. Okay. You alright, guys? Are we all here? Cool. Alright then, let's walk this way, guys. One of the places I want to take you to first of all, if you come in here, guys, please.
No, I don't like Magnum.
That's what we call Magnum. Yeah, we need to work.
There's a lot of K2 down here.
Hey?
A lot of K2 down here.
Yeah, okay. Don't know if everyone's got the phone turned off and all that though, so you,
That's interesting, guys. Just as we were coming in, Karen just pointed out that there's, shackle rings on the walls at the side, and one's just rattled as we walked in, which is pretty interesting. This room is pretty interesting to me because this is one of the hanging rooms. Well, the hanging room. Behind there now, you can't really see it. Probably felt shine with torch and you could, I'm not too sure. But you'll see the hatch where they used to do all the hangings there. But the one that's interesting is behind me, these double doors here, which I'll explain later on, which is more interesting to me, really. The hanging cell, this is one of the good places to do a vigil tonight, do you agree? Yeah. And if we turn the lights off, there we go. Yeah, I know there's a lot of people here and you get a lot of energy from people themselves, don't you? But to me, it's quite heavy, isn't it? Does anybody else think that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
I think it's sad.
Yeah, sad? Well, it will be, won't it? Yeah.
Sad.
We've got a couple of experiments in there tonight, guys. So this is one of them. This is where one person is going to do a lone vigil. Ding, ding, ding. That should be good, shouldn't it? Right.
You can't do it right.
I know I can't do it right. Okay, guys. I'll let you quickly walk in there. How does it feel in there, guys? Anything at all?
Go on.
It feels all right? Yeah. Pressure on your head? Anybody else? Okay, we're going to carry on, guys. Anybody want to go in before we carry on?
It's a bit hard to breathe in there, pressure on your head. Yeah, it's
Sorry.
Want the door shut?
it's not very nice.
just a release.
Watch
Yeah.
yourself there. I'm just going to close the door. Okay, we'll just give him a little while.
We feel really cool, we'd all walk off.
So,
The thing is, guys, you only do this lone vigil thing. I mean, you won't be far from anybody else, and if anything happens, and you're really not happy about it, just shout and I'll be there, okay? But it'll be interesting, won't it? You okay? You want to come on a second? Have you heard this, Mike?
who's gone in? What's going on now?
Viv, can you just talk to Mike?
I just want to cry. I am so sorry. You don't believe,
Guys,
you don't
quiet a
know
second,
how
please.
sorry I am.
Guys, it's quite
I
a second,
didn't
please.
mean it. I am really, really sorry. I'm just want to cry. I'm just full of tears and.
Sorry, just one sec for me. Guys, just one sec for me. Can you say that again? Sorry.
I'm just full of tears and sadness, and I'm just full of remorse and regret. I'm just so sorry. I'm really sorry. I'm doing this all the time.
And you felt that the moment you went into
I
that
wanted to
cell,
get on
yeah.
my knees and beg forgiveness. I'm sorry.
Okay. Has anybody else had any feelings like this when they've been in there?
That's with the pain, whatever that is.
The painting.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I'll tell you a story about that later.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks, Viv.
Just as me and Donna were walking down, we both double took because we saw, and it wasn't me. There was a big shadow down there. and there was no way it was me because it wouldn't have been the right shadow. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Well, that was interesting.
And that was witnessed by you and Donna?
Donna, yeah, we're both double
Two
took.
people.
Yeah. Okay, guys, can you keep on walking through, please? Keep walking through, guys. Okay, guys, we're in the women's laundry room and prison, and this is one of the locations which is quite interesting to me. To be honest with you, my time here has been as a tour guide for a different company at one time, and that's why, well, not a tour guide as much, but a host. And this is why I know quite a lot about the place, really. One of them is, at any one time, there'd be around about 30 ladies who would spend the time here. And whilst they're spending the time here, the first thing that would happen is the chaplain would actually bathe them all in this particular bath here. He'd shave their heads first, and he'd bathe them all in the same water, so I believe. And so if he was the last one in, then, you know, it's pretty unlucky, really. The other things that I was told about this place, and you've probably seen it on different programmes and stuff, allegedly, there's supposed to be a pool of blood that kind of comes up along around here once or twice. To be honest with you, I have never seen it, okay? So it may be just one of those stories. The other thing I've been told, which, yeah, you do have feelings of it, but I've never seen it yet, is right at the back there on the corner. Damien, you're stood there, are you?
Yeah.
Just stand in that little corner, if you will, for me, mate. It might better be a lady, really, but we'll try you first. And I'll just turn this torch off. Okay. But if you can just come forwards towards me for about another couple of feet, say, so you're not actually tucked in the corner.
Your way, mate.
You're just about 2 feet away.
Clear in front, yeah, that's right.
Are you okay then?
Yeah.
Just stay there for a second for me, Damien, please. And I just want you to just let us know how you actually feel. And if you don't feel anything, that's okay, because you're a man. We want to maybe change that into a lady. So we might put a lady there instead.
I feel normal, to be truthful, yeah.
Normal?
Yeah.
Okay. Have we got a lady, please?
Okay.
A lady, yeah?
Okay.
And in the same position, please, if you don't mind. I'll turn the light on again. Just give it a minute, Kat. Just wait for a minute before you say anything.
As soon as I walked here, it feels closed.
It feels what, sorry?
Closed. It feels quite tight for me.
Tight? Okay.
Like cramped. Weird.
Yeah? Anything else?
No, it's my wrists that feel clamped.
Your wrist feel clamped?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's strange.
The thing is about there, just I didn't want to sort of put things in your head, okay? But the story goes that the matron used to actually stand in the corner there, and, well, she has been seen to stand there quite a few times. And probably that's why I thought a lady's energy would probably be better there. And if you just see to the office there, just, well, it's not an office really, is it? It's a bit of a hole. Just in there, that's where the matron used to actually work. So can you imagine 30 ladies working here? And
so what we're going to do is we're going to do a little bit of a call out here now and see if we can get some activity. Like I said, this is actually the prison bath. All the new prisoners was basically bathed in this bath. Soap must be used, as you can see on the side behind us. So, right, I'm calling out to any spirits, entities.
It looks like a light anomaly rises up from the bath, changes shape, and flies straight into Mike's chest.
Any spirits, entities, dimensional beings. If there's anyone here with us now, can you make a sign? Can you please make it known that you're here? Okay, if there's anyone here with us now, can you please, all around there, could you please make a noise? Can you make a tap on the wall? Can you light one of the K2 meters or the mel meter for me, please? Make the temperature lower. unfriendly, really, doesn't it?
Yeah, surprised.
Could you make a tap on the wall? Can you use our energies? Can you push one of us?
Temperature's holding constant.
Weird. It feels colder here, but it's actually 2 degrees bloody warmer.
Keep on walking through, guys. Keep on walking through. Keep on walking through, there's plenty of room.
He's just clocked the bed, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, so.
Just sit there. Okay, just sit about there. That's it. And just put that torch in your hand that I need you to shoot the book. Keep walking in there, guys. Keep on walking in. Just wait for everybody to catch up. Babe, somebody grabbed you, babe.
What's going on?
Lucky girl. Okay. Close the door behind you guys when you're all in. Okay. Again, these are some of the stories that I've heard here over my time. The bed isn't original, okay? That's just a make-up thing. But you know, like we was on about the 30 ladies. This is where the 30 ladies slept. Okay? 30 ladies slept. Allegedly. Okay? I'm only going off stories that I heard. And we believe as well, as you can imagine, you know, some of them gave birth in this room as well. We believe. The other interesting stories as well, I'm going to just turn this torch off. Okay? Now, Donna. See Donna there? Donna's just sat next on the bench with her head behind the window. And the reason why I've done this is one of the stories that's actually happened here again is I was told that this particular company I was working for at the time, what actually happened was they split people up into vigils, okay, and there was around about 3 of them who actually came in here. There was 2 people who came in here, I think it was 2 ladies, 3 ladies I think, and then there was a 4th one, sorry. The 3 ladies who were together came in, the 4th one came in behind and sat where Donna was there, okay. And the 3 ladies came and sat here on this bed. And then the one who was sat here who wasn't with the 3 here said nothing, she just stayed there, okay? And one of the ladies who was sat on the bed said, "Are you okay?" And then the one who was sat here just waved. Do you want to wave for us, Donna? With your hand in the air, nice and slowly. There we go, just like that. Okay, just wave it from time, that's it. Just like that, okay? And then one of the ladies here said, "Are you okay?" And then she just waved again. Donna, cue. Okay. And then she waved again. And then one of the ladies here was a bit sort of thinking, you know, is she all right? What? So she got up. And she got up and walked over here. And then as she got here, the lady here vanished. So obviously they freaked out. And the host who was working on the night, they said, "It's all right, we worked it out." They said, "There's a tree behind the window." Well, there isn't. There's no trees behind the window. So, do you know? Interesting one, that, isn't it? The other interesting one as well is another time. Can I just dive there, Dave?
Can Donna put her hand down now, Phil?
Oh, sorry, put your hand down, Donna.
I can see you. Yeah, you're all right. Put your hand down, mate.
Unless you want to go to the loo.
No, I'm all right.
Oh, okay. The other thing as well was today, this door, okay, has got a little peephole behind it. Can you hear it? So there was a vigil taking place here, and they had a little peephole behind it. And this is one of those peepholes where, you know, you slide and look out. So somebody could hear it and they thought, oh, I'll tell you what, I'll peep in. So they peeped in like that, okay. And guess what? They saw an eyeball on the other side. How great is that? Can you imagine? so they saw an eyeball on the other side. So, guys, this is one of the visuals for tonight. Possibly for one of the long visuals for tonight. Are we up for that? Yeah?
Oh, yes.
That door keeps opening all the time.
Yeah, we keep pushing it shut.
It is.
I just feel like something was pushing against it.
Yeah, that's why I was leaning against it.
Come on, guys, let's go this way. Okay, we all here? All right, guys. Do you remember in the hanging room before? Do you remember those double doors there? Do you remember them? Yeah. Okay, if you look on the wall there, you see there? And on the opposite wall there, you see those little indentations. That's where the hanging beam used to be. So basically what they used to do is open the door there, they used to push the accused out, and this is where they'd hang on the hanging beam. Now, going back to one of our famous hangmen, which was Albert Pierpoint, he used to get paid £1.06 if he did a good hanging, okay, if it was all done right. And well, actually, he got paid £1.06, and if he did it right, he got paid that again. And the thing is about being hung, the interesting thing is that it's all about the drop, okay? And if the drop isn't right, it pulls your head clean off. So the drop's got to be right. It's got to be the length of the rope has got to be right. So it just, you know, it kills the accused straight away, really. But it didn't always happen. And have you heard the term "pull the other one"? Yeah. That's what the term's all about. Is when people got hung, okay, and they'd be still wriggling around and they'd still be alive. I know it sounds a bit sick me saying that, but it's the only way to describe it, really. Is that the loved ones would hang on the legs, so to put the pressure to kill them quicker. It was a kind of way of doing it. The reason why I wanted to keep this space clear here is this actual patch here was where the lime pit was. So the lime pit was where all the bodies went, basically. Not all of them, but a lot of them did. And a lot of famous people ended up in lime pits, people like Burke and Hare. Has anybody ever been to Mary King's Close? We've been there before. And when I've been to Mary Queen's Close, I've taken people to a place which is called Greyfriars Kirk. And Burke and Hare were body snatchers, and I believe they kind of ended up in a lime pit. So, carrying on this bit of a tour before we start. Okay. Are we all here? A few more yet? We all here, guys? Everybody here? Excellent. Okay, the reason why I'm doing this little tour as well is because, you know, tonight when you're doing the investigation, a lot of things like this you probably would never have known about, so it's interesting. The other thing about this place is it's got the famous pits, which is down there. You can see the dummy just there. And basically, you know, one of the stories that actually happened here is that before they put the accused down there inside the pits, has anybody seen the film Misery?
Yes.
Yeah.
You've seen the bit where she puts the block of wood between his ankles and smacks his ankles with an hammer? So basically that's what they used to do. It was called nobbling, and they put them down there after they'd done that. So, you know, your chances of survival is probably about 2 weeks, as you can imagine.
What we're going to do a call out here. We're down in a place called the Pits. this place was used to keep all the felons and things like that. If you'd just like to just follow me down and watch where you're standing. But so 1, 2, 3k 2 metres. But down here, be very careful as you're coming over, Oscar. These are the pits down here. You should chuck them in there. So we have the mel meter with us as well. So you all know what mels are. But what I'm going to do a bit of a call out here to see if I can get a reaction. So here goes. Okay, I'm calling out to the spirits of the galleries. If there's anyone here with us now, my name's Mike and this is Oscar. We mean you no harm. All we mean is respect for you. All we bring and offer is respect. If there's anyone here with us now, I've got a number of little gadgets with me. When I say gadgets, I've got this grey box here on the floor, and I've got this black box, and I have this black box, and I also have this in my hand. If anyone would like to step forward to us now, please, these lights will go off. It'd be great if you could walk straight past me, or if you could even come over and touch this area on the end of this device for me. If there's anyone here, can you please do that now for me? Now I'm getting 0 milligauss. I'm going to go up and down me so you can see that I have no EMF reading. And if I did, I would have been setting off the K2s anyway. So I'm just going to go a little bit further down here. Okay, we're calling out to any spirits present. Could you please step forward and could you make a sound? Could you make a bang on the wall? Could you make us aware that you're here, please? If you could drop the temperature more for us, is that possible for you? We really mean you no harm. All we mean is respect for you. If there's anyone here, can you please step forward and can you light these K2s? The way you can do that is just walk past them. Right, as I've been speaking just now, there is a door here and there's a stairway, but it feels like I've just had a blast of air come in my face, but it was as I was asking for him to make a sign, so it could be the draft coming down the stairs here, but it coincided with when I asked for a sign, so I'm calling out to any spirits present here. Could you please step forward? Could you please make yourself known to us by either making a bang on the wall? Could you touch one of us? Could you make these lights light up for us? I've got a pretty constant temperature here at this moment in time. Did feel that blast then coming towards my face, but as I say, it could be because there's a bit of a hallway next to us.
Again, we got about 8. Yeah, we got about 8. Mike, you put down in the 8. Okay, I think we've got about enough here now, haven't we? And I'll bring the rest down. Okay, guys, if you want to come this way, Mike, just get into shot here. Another place for the lone vigils tonight is one of the condemned cells. A couple of things to point out to you is the low door, okay? The low door isn't because there were small people. And also you'll probably notice that the bed kind of goes to a tilt. Yeah, have you noticed that? The reason being, can you imagine having an accused person inside there, okay? And if they was in bed and they sort of urinated, everything would slide down and come under the door. So, being a guard, you wouldn't want to be in there with an accused person who's going to be hung. Yeah. So, they basically, allegedly clean out all the spoil on this side of the door. Well, all the fluid spoil. Yeah. There'd be like a bucket there for other stuff, or whatever. I suppose that was a humane way, wasn't it? The idea of this being low is, can I borrow somebody? Let me see. Can I borrow you, Sarah? Is that okay? Do you want to just step in there for me? Watch your head. Okay, Sarah. Right, you're an accused person, okay? So if you're walking through now, and if I call the accused forward, if you come forward for me and then start to walk out, and I'll stop you there, and just walk through a little bit more, watching your head. Can you see the position that she's in now? What they'd do, as they're walking through, it was kind of like a conveyor belt. They'd put
Hessian sack.
a Hessian sack.
I've seen a Hessian sack over my head.
That's the one. And then they'd take the accused out, and then they'd be promptly hung.
Yeah.
Okay. Mind your head and mind your step, please. Okay. Okay, guys, you've probably seen me torch down there on the grate there. This is one of the recent discoveries of the Galleries of Justice. And basically what it is, it's a thing called an oubliette. Oubliette. It's a French word. Does anybody know what it means? And I know some people do.
Hole in the floor.
Hole in the floor. Close. To forget. It means to forget. Basically what it is, there's a very interesting one at St Breville's Castle in Gloucestershire. And basically what they do, they drop the prisoners down there. The one in St Breville's Castle is about 25 foot deep or so. I'm not sure how deep this one is. The light's usually on, but you can't really see that well. So can you imagine a drop of 25 feet? You'd probably break your legs. Yeah. The chances of survival were quite slim because you'd be forgotten about. There's kind of reports of cannibalism, I mean, as well. Cannibalism. Because you can imagine if you're down there, you've been forgotten about, people have forgot to feed you. How long would it be, do you think, before somebody's starting to eat the dead bodies? It probably wouldn't be that long, would it? You know, be absolutely pitch black down there. There's no toilet down there. You know, it's just hell on earth, isn't it, really? And that's an oubliette. So if you don't behave yourself, Carl, you're going down.
Yeah, well, you just got to speak.
Okay. Oh. Yeah. Now then, guys, please be careful. Okay, slips, trips, and falls again. Please be careful of that there. You see this door? This is hiding the entrance to the oubliette. The reason being because I think archaeologists are still working down there. Okay, so they leave that bit of a door there. I know they've been working down there for a long time, Viv, haven't they? I don't know whether they still are or not, but I think they've found a few things. Okay.
We forgot about them.
Yes. Walking this way. Nottingham is riddled with caves, and this is one of them. Allegedly, at one time, the caves used to actually lead around there. I think somewhere that way. I can't remember where it is now, but allegedly it's supposed to lead further on. And I guess if they probably dug back, they'd probably find some more caves. And the interesting place.
Right, guys and girls back home. Mike here with my eye and Oscar on camera. We came down here with John and the group earlier, and a few people experienced a couple of things. There's no milligauses of EMF in this room at this moment in time, but we're going to do a call out and see what we can get. So, okay, I'm calling out to any spirits here in this room. We mean you the utmost respect and love. If there's anyone here with us now, could you please step forward and let us know that you're here? There's a number of ways that you can communicate with us. You can either step forward and touch one of these boxes. There's one here, one here, one here. Or you can just walk towards me. And as you walk towards me, I've got a red light in my hand. If you just walk into the red light, it'll let us know. If you're here, please come forward and do it now for us.
It's not me.
What we're using now at this moment in time, we're using an app called the Portal. It's a spirit box replacement. If there's anyone here now, could you please tell us your name using this device in my hand? What's your name? Okay, let's see, do you know my name? Can you tell me my name? It's you. What's your name? Yeah. Is that all you can do? Tap on the bloody wall?
We are all given time alone, so Mike and Oscar branch off from the groups doing the lone sessions.
Straight away. Right, we've come to the police station. We're going to go and meet up with the others in a couple of minutes. Just within a few seconds of being in here, that's why I just shouted, yo, we got one as it is now. We're getting belts of EMFs. Now this is a mel meter, this isn't your normal EMF meter. So when this is getting a belt, you know there's something happening.
You want to get something, yeah. Maybe do stuff. Maybe do quite a lot of
If that was you manipulating this device and giving us a bit of a belt, can you do it again? Could you step forward, please, and this little device, can you try and speak into it? Yeah, we've been told that this is the old basic police station. As you can see, we've got the police station counter. And just behind there, it's going to lead us down to the sounds. Right. We've come to the police station, and this part here is it's like the sounds. That you have to go down the stairs to get to. So we've just had a group in here, and we've got some reactions. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a bit of a call-out session and see what happens. We've got the Boss EVP recorder going. We've also got the mel meter. We've got the K2 here. So anyone here now with us, please, can you make yourself known? Can you step forward? Can you lower the temperature? Could you make a bang on the wall for us? Could you touch one of us? Use our energy. I offer you the greatest of respect. If you could lower this temperature on this device, I'd like to see 666 like you were showing me before. Bring the temperature down. So this was the last room we've come into. It's been a great night actually. This place has been very, very EVP and audio orientated. People have felt a lot of emotions and a lot of feelings, but for us from Ultimate Haunted we've experienced a lot of EVPs. We've heard whistling. We did capture a shadow before, but I don't think that we got that on camera. I'm going to go back and have a look over the footage. I've listened to the EVPs that's been captured tonight. We're going to share them with you like we always do. So until next time, see you soon.